My name is Chelsea Cousins and I'm with Northern Ireland Travel News in Belfast. Currently in Barbados, as BTMI have organised a trip to show off how safe and easy it is to travel to the country and the protocols and procedures that are in place. So before entering the island, 72 hours beforehand, you have to do a COVID-19 test. So once that comes back negative, then you fill in your customs and immigration forms, which then you bring with you to the airport upon arrival, and then 2 days after you arrive, you take another test, and once that's negative, you're free to roam the island. Once the test came back negative, it was so lovely to be able to go out and explore the island and see what it has to offer. It's very beautiful, and especially having done so much research, it was lovely to get out and see what it is and experience it for myself. Something I've always wanted to do was swim with the turtles, and that is something that we got to do. So that was a really fantastic experience. That's something that I'll take with me, and it's always on the bucket list, I think. So that was so exciting that we got to do that. One other thing I loved that we were able to do was sample local cuisine. I'm quite fussy in choosing my food, so it was very interesting to put myself in a situation where I wanted to try different things, and the food was absolutely fantastic. While in Barbados, we stayed at Cobblers Cove. It's a fantastic facility, a family-run facility, very safe, very cleanly. All protocols and procedures put in place before entering. We had to do temperature checks, hand sanitising stations on every turn. There was restricted areas for when we were doing our restricted movement until the negative test came back. They were fabulous. It was nice to go out and have something to eat, and then it was just onto restricted movement, back to our rooms, just to keep everyone safe and protected. Cubbers Cove is a 5-star hotel with beautiful rooms, garden view, sea view, really fantastic. They've loads of different facilities. They have a spa, they do have a gym, they started a palm garden, which was very interesting to see. The swimming pool, they have a massive swimming pool, it's very beautiful, and a walkway down onto the beach, which was fantastic. We got to do that after we came out of restricted movement. The food in the hotel was absolutely fantastic. I would recommend it. I really enjoyed it. We met with Sam, one of the owners, and her husband Hugh, and we done a garden tour around the gardens and around the hotel. She pointed out the different plants that they had and how they manoeuvre and keep them up. And we met the gardener as well, Devin, and he showed us around the place. And on that trip we got to see monkeys, which was absolutely fantastic. While on the island, we done several different sightseeing activities. Personally, my favourite was the Bajan bus. It was fantastic. The mood was good and the music was fantastic, and we had a really fantastic tour guide, Don Lisa. She's so vibrant and so colourful and full of knowledge, so it was really interesting to be in a situation where you were seeing all these different sites and being told the history of what the island has to offer. Going through the different parishes was so interesting to see how they changed, and as you went through them, it was a great experience to be able to do that. We did the Mount Gay Rum Distillery. That was really fantastic experience as well. We got to meet Chester, who was the brand ambassador. He was very charismatic and very outgoing, and it was lovely to see his passion and for the rum, and you could see that he loves it and he loves his job, and it shows off, definitely. It was fantastic. I think the people themselves is one major reason I would come back. Everyone was lovely, everyone was helpful, and they have such a generosity that I have never seen before while travelling. So the people themselves are a big draw back to the island. While we were here, we done 2 cruises. We done a sunset cruise on Cool Runnings. It was a fantastic cruise. We got to bring the group together again, and finally get to meet each other and see the sunset on the cruise, which was fantastic, and a late night swim, which was amazing. That was the first time we were in the water since coming out of restrictive movement, so it was nice to be able to get in. Second cruise while we were on the island, we got to sample some water sports. Personally, my favourite was the sea bob. It was very interesting and very different. I've never done anything like that before, so that was the first experience for me to be able to try it out. I'm not a great swimmer. You don't need to know how to swim. We had a great instructor, Matthew. He was absolutely fantastic. So it was really great to be out in the water and enjoying the sun. The island itself has a rich history that I think has interest to everybody and would interest everybody whenever they are fully immersed into the culture that it has. So if that is the kind of holiday that you're looking for, you find it in Barbados. It is absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful beyond belief. So coming here and immersing yourself in what it has to offer and what the people have to offer, that's a main draw for coming here. And I mean, if Barbados isn't on your bucket list, it needs to be. To the readers of Northern Ireland Travel News, this island is a safe destination and there would be no problem selling this to your customers. It is safe, it is protected, and I would highly recommend coming here. I felt safe at all times.
If you want a nice stay in Barbados, come to Cobblers Cove Hotel. It's wonderful here. The weather is good, the people is fantastic, and the food is off the chain. Cobblers Cove Hotel, Barbados West Coast. Love you all. From Barbados to England. You're sending big love.
Video picture. That was video.
Yeah, man.